I think we are. Is it working? I don't know. Hey, episode 2, huh?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 2. So, what's up, Nika? What's up?
What is this episode number 2 of? I always feel like you start, but you don't finish.
What do you mean I start?
You
but I don't
introduce
finish?
us like, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you be wanting to have that like, we're a fantastic duo. Like, come in like, you know what's going on? It's Friday again. Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all made it past Valentine's Day.
First of all, I'm feeling.
Is some of y'all still together? What?
You just gotta start trouble. First of all, I'm feeling highly offended. I introduced last week. It's your turn. Hey, Mitsu, welcome. We're back.
Hello, Tiffany, all the way in Ghana. Cheers to Ghana. Yes.
Okay.
Well, here we are again.
Hey, handsome.
This is Keeping It 1000 with Neka and Joy and Neka, where we discuss real topics, real situations, and we value everyone's opinion. No one has a right or wrong answer unless you are a doctor, I guess.
A doctor?
Like if they're like a psychiatrist or a psychologist or someone with a degree, you know, in that kind of matter.
Well,
if we're talking about mental health or anything like that.
Okay, well, we're all doctors. Facebook streets is full of doctors.
I'm just saying.
All right, so
okay.
How y'all like Kevin Gates?
Joyce is like, Kevin is, wow, yours is gonna, okay.
It'll reconnect this.
Okay, anyways, so Joy is a very dominant Kevin Gate.
Oh, okay.
Look, she thought I was to say something else. Not what you thought I was to say.
I don't know, but I
No, it wasn't. It was not, you know. We were not going to go there this early. We just started. It's so early still. We're only like a minute or two into our day. Mm-hmm. Hello, Zola. Thank you. All the way in Arizona. Hey. You know, we basically want to say that she's very dominant and loves Kevin Gates. Yes or no?
Well, I love his music.
Okay.
I don't know him enough to say that I love him, you know, because he has a whole wife. I gotta be careful about that. Like, I ain't loving nobody's husband. Sorry. Only mine.
There we go.
We done already started, right?
Here we go all the time. She always wants to talk about this husband stuff. Here we go.
No, I'm just clearing it up because I don't need no problems with Drika. Like, I don't need those kind of problems in my life. Like,
I understand, you know, they look to be a very happily married couple, you know, and so, you know, they are though.
Well, if they are, I'm really happy. I'm happy about that. So what are we talking about? Because this is on you today.
You know, we are going to be talking about a host of things, but I want to kick it off with something that has just been trailing around. Joyce was a little bit, you know, like, no, let's not do that. But I'm going there, okay? I would like for us to talk about Dwayne Wade. What's going on? Now, all of a sudden, he's supporting his daughter. And so now that this is happening, everyone's coming out with all these allegations and these pictures and all of these things that this is really something about him. This is what he really wants to be doing. And he's using his son, you know, to come out. They were showing a lot of pictures, girl. I wish
of what?
Pictures of like him crossing his legs in a way that was more feminine. But it was very feminine. He was showing a thigh in his tattoo. He has a thigh tattoo.
Okay, so what is he supposed to do? Just walk around like a mummy, just wrapped up and not expose any flesh? No, flesh is
know,
sexy.
you have to watch out for the red flag.
All your stuff out.
What's that mean?
What is
out? What is out? My shoulders?
All the skin, yeah.
Is you serious? Just because your neck is longer than mine, and you want to sit up here and talk about skin? I see some skin on you too.
Of course.
Monkey see, monkey do. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not denying that I have skin out. So I'm just saying, like, so I was about to say Kevin Gates. So Dwayne Wade can show no skin.
All the time. He can show skin, but in a more appropriate way. It needs to be more in a way. I think you should have, you know, look at Hold on just one second.
No, just carry on. Let's carry on.
Well, pretty much this is just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it's just me, because it's everybody that's been sitting here discussing this and talking about this in the recent, news. And that has definitely been the thing what's been going on with Dwayne Wade. And they've been showing him he wears skirts. He's been doing all type of little various of different things. And so what I'm saying is they're trying to indicate that he is the reason why his son-daughter is,
the way that he is or she is.
But when we say that term, like the way that he is or she is, what do we mean when we say?
Well, they're going through something.
Are they going through something? Or is this part of the character?
Well, even if it is or it isn't, it's obviously a phase that they are going through. How far deep it is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about the Wade family, because that's not my business.
But it has been the business of all of us recently, and we should make it our business. Because I personally think, because these celebrity kids are always doing things and they make it like it's right, the kids that are not celebrities, not talking about mine, because my kids are celebrities. Shout out to my babies. You know what I'm saying? I already know. But I'm just saying that they are going through experiences where they feel like all of this behavior and all of these things are okay. I want to know, how are people feeling? Honestly, I want people to be very transparent. There is no judgment here. I would like to know, how are people feeling when we are talking about a 12-year-old deciding that they want to change their gender in a sense of socially, I should say.
Well, let's take the words of Mr. Wade himself for what it has been said.
Okay.
He came out and said that his child has known about this since he was 3.
What?
I sent that to you. He
said 3.
Yeah. So I mean,
3.
If it was 3 and now 12, that's 9
3.
years.
Listen. Maybe Dwayne Wade came out about this when his child was 3, internally inside himself. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, 3. At 3 years old, you barely are potty trained. You barely are able to know the difference between going to the girls' bathroom and the boys' bathroom. So how are you able to define is it your sexuality? Is it even considered a sexuality?
I don't know. Those things are above me. I really, honestly, I can't tell you, because
hey, Leilani, please. Does anyone have any input that they could add to this, the conversation that we are talking about? For those of you that are just joining, this is Joy and Neka, keeping it 1000 this Friday afternoon. Hello again to you all. And we are talking about the recent topic of Dwayne Wade and his son coming out to decide that he wants to be his daughter, or I don't really know the full content of what it is that he's really looking to accomplish. Like, is he saying that, this is the way I want to be the rest of my life? I want to do a physical change. Like, is it just more... It's just a lot of people have had...
Well, I think, isn't it a progression? Because we've seen, wasn't it around Christmas time, pictures came out, and the child had some stiletto nails, and they were pretty long. And so, I mean, for me, and had a little,
stiletto nails?
Yeah, and a crop top. And
wait a minute, who's doing that?
The baby. And I was just like, even if this is the path that you want to take for your child, is that enough? I mean, isn't that too much at that age? But again, I was just there.
Wait a minute, I'm still tripping. Stiletto nails?
You didn't see it?
At 12 years old?
It was on the gram. I can find it for you.
At 12 years old?
You didn't find that. You didn't see that. It was all over the place.
Who's doing that? I don't even see... I don't even have no stiletto nails. Are those stiletto nails that you have on? Is that what is stiletto
first of
nails?
all,
what is it like?
They're real. They have to have a certain length for them to really bring out that stiletto shape. My nails are short because, girl, I gotta do.
But you know what? What I have not heard and what I've been wanting to hear is from the child's mom.
Oh no, girl! So then you really haven't been doing your homework.
I really haven't been because I didn't see much about.
The mom is highly upset about all of this.
Oh really?
Yeah, she is. Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I'm type of way, it's just a little bit too much. I just feel that, as parents, we can't be just telling our children that they have such leeway, in a sense, to make all these decisions at such an early age. That's just my opinion on it. I mean, we all wanted to do things. Just think about it. When you were a young teenager, you wanted to go out, you wanted to do stuff. When you wanted to become sexual at an early age?
So here brings the bigger thing, or the bigger discussion, I think, is because you said it like, as parents, we can't allow our parents to dictate how we parent. Yet at the same time, we have to be mindful of where our children are so that we can be supportive and, offer them what they need so that they can grow.
Is that really being supportive, though?
No, hold up, though.
Okay.
Hold up, though. Because
I'm not sure, but this dude had on some stiletto nails.
I'm not saying
Come
that you
on,
go and
man.
do that. You got to give them
Wait, you tripping, bro. Okay.
You got to give them the right foundation, right? But I think with some parents, a lot of fear, and I'm not even talking about Dwayne Wade now. We're extending this like to just disciplining children and having a hard nose with children. Some parents then get scared because children are committing suicide like never before.
Yeah, you are right about
and
that.
So, they feel like, well, is my child mentally okay if I deny them and if I don't support them like this? So parents are just, many parents are afraid that if I don't allow my kid to have the latest this and that, they're going to get teased at school, they're going to get bullied, and so I have to just do whatever this kid wants. Or if I don't support my kid wanting to identify as a different gender, then I'm not doing my role as a parent, and I'm not being as supportive as my child needs them to be. And then they just get scared that my child going to commit suicide. Like,
I understand that. But however, what else are we setting them up for?
That's the bigger question.
I watched a YouTube video that was talking about children that were transgender at the ages of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. They were still children at this point.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. One of the young ladies who was transgendering to be a young male wanted to stop her menstrual cycle from happening. And her parents actually was like, advising, that this means you'll never be able to bear children. And this young 12, 13-year-old was like, well, what am I going to look like having a menstrual and I'm a male? And so her parents were totally fine with doing that. I mean, it's not my child, so I really don't have much to say. But I'm a parent, and I'm going to say it anyways.
First of all, like, if we were talking about my kids...
I'm not letting you make those kind of decisions at 12 and 13. It's just me. I'm just feeling like, because stuff changes. You know what happened to me at 12? I became a parent. Girl, I had my first baby at 12 years old. Okay?
Girl.
My oldest child will be 26 tomorrow. Happy birthday to my baby.
I can't believe you're a mom at 12.
I know. I was a mom at 12, and I wasn't raped or anything. I wasn't anything like that. My son's father was 2 years older than me. We were just both young and experimenting things and doing things. And next thing you know, I became pregnant. And now here we are. Got a 26-year-old son come tomorrow. And when I think about when I was 12 in a group of girls that I grew up with, that I went to middle school with, they were all in that realm of wanting to have a baby, but I actually wasn't. I was not like, I want to have a child. I was not lacking in love in that kind of aspect where I felt like I needed to have a baby or a child. You know what I mean? So when I got pregnant, it was kind of like, what? Like, I didn't even think a 12-year-old can get pregnant. It's like one moment you get a period, then you don't. So I'm like,
what happened?
What happened? Boom, pregnant, 12 years old.
You learned, huh?
Things change. Would I want a 12-year-old girl today to have a baby? No. Would I encourage that and tell her just because, I had a child at 12, you can do it? No, I wouldn't tell everyone that because that's not everyone's journey. That's not everyone's story. But so anyways, we're going to move on from that.
All right, so, thank you. We're going to put the Wade family to rest because who has time to keep up with what's going on with other people's households when my house
sometimes it's better to do that than keep up with yours. That's why most of us look at some of this stuff. Oh. Girl,
you know, and that's the truth. A lot of times, you know, people do allow these things to be distractions because of what's going on in your own life. But child, I'd have lost it and I'd have missed the bar completely because a lot has been happening in my life, in my home. Like, whoa. But what are we talking about today?
When keeping it goes wrong, you know, when sometimes keeping it real actually goes right too. You know?
It went right because I've you know what, one challenge that I've been facing is like I'm a single mom and I have a boy, and it's so challenging raising a boy child as a woman, and I'm raising him by myself. Like, deep breaths. But sometimes you just want to box the kid up, but I have to learn how
sometimes you have to box them up.
Girl, okay, so
honey, I have 5 sons.
First of all, like, sometimes they know
their mama.
Yeah, he knows who I am too.
They know I will punch them.
You too violent.
Because I had to be. They taught me the way to be. Let me tell you something, girl. One time I remember I was crying in the closet, right? 18 years old. I had 5 kids. I was in the closet.
Hold up. You had 5 kids at 18?
Yes, I did. That's a real life true story. No joke. Why y'all be trying to clown me talking about she had 6 kids in 1 year. Don't do me like y'all tried to do last time. Because at the end of the day, y'all misunderstood. Use your mind.
First of all, nobody can have 6 kids in 1 year. So
puppies can, and
so you cats. Was a puppy now?
I felt like one. Sure, every time I turn around, boop, baby coming out, boop, baby coming out, boop, baby coming out.
Well, before baby could just come out, you was doing too much. Girl, there was no birth
control. Hey, was I
doing
too much or was he doing too much? He couldn't say about it, kitty. It wasn't my fault. I was trying to tell him, slow down, okay? Even our last 2 boys are literally 9 months apart.
You didn't wait those 6 weeks, huh?
No, by the 6 weeks when I went to the appointment, they was telling me I was pregnant already. You know, hello, here it was, baby. I'm like, no, I think that's some leftover baby stuff from last time. They was like, no, it's a new baby, okay? So, boom.
Did you get your tubes tied?
Well, now, after I had the 6 kids, like, I was of age. I couldn't get my tubes tied because I was too young. I tried to lie on the cool.
Hold up. After a certain number of kids, don't they make it okay for you to?
No, you have to be 21. Most states, you have to be the age 21, and they want you to at least have had 2 children, unless
they revised that policy.
Unless there was some medical condition or something like that, they may do it. So no, they wasn't going. So look. You know, I love my baby girl to death. Luckily, she made it. I had lied about my age after I had my last son, right? I was 18. On his birth certificate, I wish I had it right here, because I would show y'all. It said I was 21. My son said, is anything on my birth certificate correct? I said, your mama name is...
Ain't that a felony?
And your daddy name. Girl, don't be breaking that up. Girl, she's a snitch. Who would say is that a felony on camera?
You told
Girl, that's not no felony. Like, this is over 10, 20 years. The case is old. We can't even bring it up no more.
The statute of limitations
it's over with.
Passed?
It's over with. 20 years ago. All right. What is wrong with you?
You the one who brought it up. I'm just... You opened the door.
This girl brought up
Did she open the door?
Don't bring up no felony. Don't bring up no felony when I'm in the same room. I got issues with that word. You know that. You know that's a soft spot for me, man. Why you gonna go there? See, I done got re-distracted.
All right, bring it back.
All right. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get the tubes tied, but I couldn't get the tubes tied. So thank God I couldn't get the tubes tied, because then I had 6 kids, and I finally had a girl, and I was like, tie them, clip them, burn them, take them out, give them to somebody in India, Cambodia. It don't even matter. Who else need these?
The Chinese store.
No, I'm not playing with them Chinese people right now. Don't bring on no Chinese joke right now. This not the time, because, see, they got us good.
Yeah, they did.
They got us real good.
Girl, I got my tubes tied after I had my son. What? On November 24th, 2006. This
girl, you remember the date?
Heck yes.
I just know it was in September, girl.
November 24th.
Did you go out right after you did it, like a week later?
Go out where?
Like kick it, like to a club.
Oh no, girl!
I got a tubes tie party, right? Like about 6 days. You know, I was still healing, but I was out there. Yes,
no, girl.
Tubes tie party.
But you was a baby. I was much older. I think I was like 29.
Well. See, you were still young.
I was a woman of a
You're not that much older than me. She's trying to fool it. She want to try to look like she extra young. Let me tell you something.
Extra young?
Yes.
I'm older than you.
I'm just saying, you're not older than me that much. But not no 29 when I was 21. You're not older than me by 8 years.
I'm 42.
I am 38.
Okay, let's move on. What are you talking? What's the topic tonight? We haven't even dove into our meats. And she's back at it. I told this girl no wine. But look at
it's you. You get me rattled up. You get me started. You just do something. It just make me be like, girl, you be forgetting that I'm trying to tell you.
This is how some women end up in problems with men.
You know what? You always talk about problems in men. Why we talking about problems with men? Let's talk about the single lifestyle. So that's where our main topic is today. Because there's been a lot of people like team single, but I be trying to tell them, how could you be a team and be single at the same time? These fools is crazy. I'm like, you can't be both. You're either single or you're on a team.
Which one are you gonna be?
No, you can't say that. We're not part of a team. I'm single by myself. I'm not joining a single club.
You know what the problem is?
I do want to join a single club, though. Maybe they
you don't.
Maybe they do stuff.
Well, you need to be
maybe
on a single club. Maybe they go on a trip.
Why do I need to be? You
because
think
you
so
too
holy?
Crunk. You too crunk. Oh, holy I'm not. Girl, bye. If you think I'm holy, please, you're going to be so disappointed. Don't have that expectation of me. I'm still, I love the Lord, and I'm a work in progress.
Okay.
I can tell my truth. I mean...
Then why do I have to be the one to be single?
Because
why
you
single
too?
Are you with somebody?
Are you with somebody? No, I'm not with somebody.
Are you involved?
I'm talking to somebody.
She's talking to somebody.
I'm getting to know each other.
Well, I'm talking to a couple of people. So at that time, I'm still single, okay?
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
So why would you want to be single if you're already single?
I've been kind of trying to figure this out. Do I want to be single?
See, that's why I said she needs to be single, because she's not sure.
I think right now I need to be single because...
you see, I just said that
because
this
is what I'm thinking.
Me down.
Okay, look, right? The summertime is gonna happen. What if I got with somebody right now and it's winter, and then boom, spring come and I meet some, like I was about to say Goliath, but Goliath got shot down, right?
By David.
So I guess I need a David. You know what I'm saying? Because he's down here slinging it.
But David gonna have you in the field worshiping. Is that what you want?
I would like worshiping the Lord. I want to be worshiping David.
Well, yeah, you're gonna be worshiping the Lord full time, leading.
That's
the flock.
Fine.
Are you sure you want that? Writing the songs.
I could write a few songs.
Oh, okay.
There's few stories that I do want to write. You know, I feel like they should gonna let me get a pen and piece of paper and I can go ahead and put it down on there because I'm saying there's some stories that I feel like I need to put in the Bible too. Okay? Because there's other people putting stuff in there too.
Okay.
We gonna go there though. But anyway.
We're talking about single life.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
So how do you feel as a single woman? Like how is
I feel empowered. But sometimes I feel lonely, sometimes.
Okay, how does being single empower you? That's what I want to know.
Just the fact of I'm single by a choice that I don't want to settle for something that I just don't want. I'm not single because like I'm bitter or I'm angry or I'm mad. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy.
But even if you're mad, I think...
No, and there is no even if you're mad.
No, but I wasn't talking about you per se. But
people shouldn't be mad. You're single, be single, be happy.
No. Shit. Be mad during your singleness, but work it out.
Why are you mad during your singleness?
Why would you be mad in a couple?
Why would you be mad? Period.
Because you're going through something.
Figure it out while being single.
Oh my God! Just figure it out while you're single. That's what I'm saying. That's the perfect time to work through things.
Things like what?
Whatever life issues you have. People want to take. Okay, people want to take. People want to take over abandonment issues, the past relationship issues, loneliness issues,
you want to bring up loneliness because I said that.
Mommy issues. There ain't nothing wrong with being alone every now and then. Girl, stop being so super sensitive. They want to take all these issues into relationships, and that's the problem then. Or some people will take those feelings, like let's just say loneliness, for example, because it's the most common one, and say, well, I want a relationship because I don't want to feel lonely. But the truth is, a relationship won't cure the loneliness. It's just going to be a warm body next to you.
I do want a warm body next to me, though. Every now and then, and I get that. So I just kind of mingle around a little bit.
Mingle around.
Well, you know.
I don't even want to know what that means.
More than one boo. That's what I mean. So, okay. I'm comfortable with myself, and I suggest that you be too.
Oh, I'm very comfortable with myself.
I'm just saying.
I do like being single, but I do not like being single. Sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, this is keeping it 1,000.
The times that I don't like it is when I have to pay for stuff. That's when it just, sometimes I be like, oh, I just sometimes wish I had my husband and be like, baby, I filled up your tank for the car I don't got. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got no car, so anybody out there want to bless me with a car, you can go and do it. I'm going to be cool with it. And then I'm going to get a little buddy over here to fill the tank up for us, okay? Get where I got to get to. I got stuff to do. I got to stay on the move. So all I'm saying is that I feel that more people should be happy about their singleness if they're single. I'm not saying go leave a good, healthy relationship and become single. If you are single,
be happy.
Be happy in it.
I think that's.
But if you gotta leave a relationship that's not healthy,
then you gotta get out.
You got to go because I'm tired of this stuff. When people sit up here cheating and not even just cheating, just flirtatious behavior.
Oh boy, on that video last week had me like,
oh girl, you gonna bring your little buddy up again?
Yeah, because he was so comfortable
with the little Scooby-Doo hat. Come on now.
I don't remember his hat.
I remember the hat because that's why I make sure I remember the hat so I don't ever. He wanted to find somebody to cheat with. That's all that was, you know. But that was his own. He really felt that way.
He felt that.
And honestly, some men really do feel like they are born, they have to cheat, just like some women do. Let's not excuse these scandalous skanks out here, okay? Because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a lot of these women too, women do have scandalous ways. Joy gonna want to object because she always trying to stick up for the ladies. I try to stick up for the ladies too. I love my queen.
I'm like a student in class. I'm like a student in class right now. I have a question, teacher.
My shoulder need to come back out. Okay, go.
Have you ever cheated?
What?
Have you?
Well,
keeping it 1,000.
I've never been faithful in any relationship that I've been in. Sorry, I have not.
I dropped my jaw.
I've wanted to be faithful, but that's why I don't know if I'm supposed to be like faithful and be with anyone. I think that I am supposed to live a poly life. Like I need to have one man and another man and then me, and I want them both. I don't want them both to interact with each other or nothing. I just want them both to know each other and be okay with it, so they know Monday, Wednesday, Thursday she over here. Don't call, don't do nothing. And the other days of the week she over here. That's really what I want. I've been wanting this for at least 10 years. I haven't got it yet. They become jealous. These men, they can't handle it. They're too worried about what I'm doing with the other one. I tell them, stop. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, baby.
Okay. Have you ever asked yourself why? Why do I feel like that?
Why do I feel like what?
That you want a poly lifestyle.
I'm a Gemini.
So am I. Don't paint us like that. So am I.
I have other personalities, different things, different things that I want fed.
Do you really believe in those horoscope things? Like given everything that you know about life, about God, about you, about the horoscope, do you really believe them?
I believe to a certain extent. I believe that there is truth and BS in everything. And everything. Including the Bible. I do believe that. And the reason why is because at the end of the Bible, in Revelations, it says, whatever was put in, whoever put some extra in or took extra out will be held accountable. Why would that be said if no one put anything in or took anything out? That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I don't even really feel like it's just my opinion. It's really just reading and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I play, but don't get it twisted. Your girl studies all the time. The things that's relevant to my mind.
You do play a lot, boo.
Why not? Life is for us to play and have fun. It's too much people out here dying. It's too much stuff going on, you know. So it's like you need to play. You need to have some enjoyment. I wake up excited for nothing. I don't need no reason. I don't need no man to make me happy and smile in the morning. I don't need no man to be like, "Good morning, boo, happy birthday," and all this other stuff. Well, take that back. I do need somebody to say happy birthday though.
You know what I want to know? All the people last week, because last Friday was Valentine's Day, and they were like, "Oh well, I just want every day to be Valentine's." How was your day today?
Mine.
I mean,
you one of those people?
Were you one of those people? Because I wanted to celebrate Valentine's. I just didn't have.
I said that I felt like every day needed to be celebrated, and today I was celebrated. I woke up well, and I got wine, you know. And I spent great time with one of my good friends. And I had an awesome evening and a great morning. So, yes, when I have people around that can treat me good, I allow it. You know? What you talking about? Joy, I think you need to get you some or something. Right. She do. Do y'all believe that? Does she got the look? Show me your look. She got the look that look like I need to get me some because I just haven't got me none. She feeling attacked?
Yes. Why do I have to get some? Are you auctioning me off on this Facebook Live? What is happening?
I'm just trying to say that you're very gorgeous and you could get some if you wanted to. It's okay, but maybe it's not okay. But it's okay, as I said.
Well, first of all,
sometimes it feels good to be touched. Yes, it do. We
all know it feels good. I know,
but sometimes we just have to just enjoy just the moment, the quick moment.
But I can't have no random person touch me.
I didn't say a random.
No, I'm just saying, so there's nobody who's earned that yet.
But you say you're talking to somebody, though.
Okay, but has he earned it yet?
See, that's what we're talking about with singleness. When single people always think someone needs to earn something, we need stripes, we need, you know, I have a question. So you're just
giving it away?
Who's doing that?
I'm just asking.
Who is doing that?
Hold on, go back to your question. Let's start
Who
there.
is just giving it away now?
People are.
Okay, you're right. People are.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
So the question of it is, when being single and you're dating someone, do you feel like how women say, you know, I have a 90-day rule per se. Say women have a 90-day rule. I'm not going to be able to be intimate or do whatever with somebody for 90 days. I'm going to date them, boom, boom, boom. What if the man has a 90-day rule of not spending money on you? How would you feel about that, you know? How would you feel, Joy? Like, if you're saying...
First of all, I don't have a 90-day rule. I don't subscribe to that.
Okay. Just saying if you had a 90-day rule.
I don't know what I would do if I did have a 90-day rule because I don't agree on rules. Like, who made these rules for relationships? And those were created by men, too, to tell us how... Who created the 90-day rule? Didn't that come up from Steve Harvey?
With that book he wrote?
Yes, that nonsense.
We ain't even gonna do Steve like that. Steve and that little mustache all these years. I'm tired now. Steve need to go on now. He's just.
Well, he's got a beard
I know he got a beard and everything. Everybody think that beard look good. That beard don't look good on everybody. First of all, but moving on from that, when we talk about you want to bring him up, Steve Harvey on his show, he's always giving a lot of relationship advice, and people follow that. I be wanting to know. Why do people follow everyone's advice just because they're a celebrity or whatever? Like you said, that 90-day rule thing.
Right there. You answered yourself. He's a celebrity. And so for some people, that's all the credential that he needs.
Just saying that 90
but you got to be careful, though, because, you know...
But you didn't really answer the question, though. You went on to start to throw it off on Steve. Steve ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about now.
Well, first of all, I'm just saying that rule was created by a man because I don't know if a woman would have really said that.
Okay, so she's saying, say if whoever said it, whether it was Steve, whether it was Stephanie, who knows? We don't know.
For me, if a man had a 90-day rule, I ain't rocking with him.
If he tells you, I'm not spending no money on you, I want to make sure this is going well. I want to make sure that this is really going to happen.
Okay, so let me ask him this.
Ask ladies and gentlemen.
Why is he not spending money on you? And when
why
I say
is he
money,
obligated to do it?
You can buy me an ice cream. We're going out on a date.
Can you buy him ice cream when y'all going out on a date?
Yeah, of course I can.
Will you do it first?
Why do I have to?
Why do we have to not?
I would rather not.
How many women is actually... Oh, damn it. There was this movie that I watched. Oh, it was on Netflix. I can't think of it now. She was like... She come in and pick her man, and she was doing all that. You might probably seen that movie. Can't forget it. Can't remember it.
Okay, so in the comments, let us know, ladies, would you be okay if a man had a 90-day rule and he was not spending money on you for 90-day rules? And gentlemen, do you have a 90-day rule where you don't spend money on women? Because you know what I do know is like some men will tell you that, you know, I had one man tell me that he has very clear-cut distinctions between what he will do for a girlfriend and what he will do for a wife. Just like we should have the boyfriend and the husband privileges, or you know, whatever.
It makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. But 90-day rule, girl, we in class? We back in elementary?
I'm just saying, I'm like, we always come into the situation as women, and we always feel like dude need to take us out, dude need to do this, dude need to do that.
Dude need to do nothing but pay his taxes and die. But
I'm just saying, why can't a woman ever like take a man out, pay for the food, and that be her thing that she do the first date? You know,
so she should propose to?
Girl, no. Now that's taking it too far. You won't take it too far.
No, I'm just asking.
Did these people say something? Ladies, anybody, what do you think about if someone is asking or telling you that they are going to wait 90 days before they decide? I just want to know that. I just have a question on that. Like, if a man tells you this, what are your thoughts on that? Oh my God. So, we'll let that go. Rebecca says she will be okay with that. Rebecca, are you saying that you will be okay if a man came into a relationship and said to you that 90 days? Jericho's also saying she'll be okay with that. It's okay for a woman to take a man out. There's nothing wrong with that. Power up. See? Mm-hmm. See? Some people want to take a man out.
And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want. But like I'm
a boss.
I'm a leader. I'm sorry.
I'm a boss and a leader.
Girl, you can't be two.
Yes, you can.
It's different. Boss and a leader, because boss qualities and leadership qualities are very different.
Absolutely. But how come you can't be both?
Because think
about
okay, what is a leader to you?
Okay, let me just say this real quick. When you think about if you're working in your job, right? You start out being in one position and then you move on to another position. Does it not mean you're not still qualified for the original position that you were in? Yes or no?
That's like boss and leader are not like, you're talking about a linear type of
it is in a sense.
No, because it's the qualities that embody you. But she wants to know 90 days for what?
Okay, Aisha. 90 days for
90 days to withhold dinner, to go out to dinner?
To go out to dinner, for him to pay or sponsor any of your... Isn't he a sponsor? Are we... Okay,
but isn't that part of courtship? What does courtship mean to you? Okay.
I mean, we just been seeing this in multiple groups where people are like, they're not courting.
Well, because what does court mean?
It's just more so saying that I'm not per se taking care of you, but I don't mind footing the bill for our festivities.
But courtship is not about paying your bills.
Just being like a partner. But I be feeling like, how are we partners if we are just dating and we're not in a relationship? That's why I'm saying, I'm talking about singleness. You know, we're talking about being single. Being single, for me, if I sometimes want to call a man up like, hey, baby, what you doing? Are you free tonight? I feel like I want to take him out. I don't have a problem doing that.
Are you okay? But that's just.
And I'm also okay with the man telling me that, you know what, I just am a man that does not feel that I want to be, spending money on a woman that I don't feel like the relationship is going very far. We're not going to do very much. I don't know. So until I figure that out, I don't want to spend money on us going on dates and we just talk on the phone, just do that. We can do free stuff, go walk in the park. Yeah, are you okay with that? Is what I'm saying about the 90 days. Aisha is saying we are basing this off of the world dating standards or biblical courtship standard. Aisha, weigh in on that.
Well, for me, I can't take the Bible out of me. Because that's the foundation that I've known my whole life. And so even though no, I'm not a perfect saint and I'm not walking in holiness 24/7, but I want to, those principles will always come up. So when you say to me courtship, when somebody is courting you, you guys are in a relationship already, but you've already discussed that your relationship is heading towards marriage. That's what courtship is. You are seeing each other. You are in a committed relationship that is headed towards the altar. So at that point, I would guess that you are already going through premarital counseling. You are already aware of each other's financial situation or standing, and you are taking steps to improve on that together, as well as see how you would be as a family, so that you can know for sure that we are already putting in the groundwork and we're working on the foundation so that our future together can be okay. Now, when the world talks about courtship, I don't really know what they're talking about, because it just seems like
the definition of it is different. Yeah. We just have to be honest. There's a lot of differences in the biblical terms of things and what the world defines things as. We could be clear on that. That's not a hidden thing. That's very public and well known. But in all reality, sometimes we have to meet people where they're at so we can educate them, so we can teach them, so that they understand the proper way or what courtship really is defined as. Because when I was in a group just the other day, their interpretation was very different. Not all, but some, and so the main thing that I look at is, yes, we definitely are. It's two things that I want to make a point real quick. Okay. One is this. Most of us, when we are single, we need to define, when we start dating someone, are we dating them with purpose, or are we dating them just for a fling of it, the moment of it, or whatnot? And because then I feel like, in such a sense, if I come into a new relationship, this is why I don't have a problem with a 90-day so much thing. I just correlate everything in business, just like a job, just like employment. 90 days, sometimes it's trial basis. This is the reason why I say that. When you first come into a relationship and you first come to a situation, I may not do for you within the first few months what I may do 6 months down the line or a year down the line. So this is kind of like, for me, a trial basis. I really only give a person 30 days. 30 days trying you out. You don't do right, I'll let you go. I'm not going to spend more time trying to see if you're going to better yourself to meet the person that I want to actually be involved with. And so that's my first point, is, are we dating with purpose, or are you just, so this would help us kind of really define what we are looking at when talking about if a person is dating us. Is it appropriate to say for a male? Because I'm just looking at most women go into the situation always feeling like the man needs to do X, Y, Z. He needs to come into the situation doing it. What if he says, you know what, I'm a man that believes a woman should come into a situation being sexual? So we have our differences. Yeah,
but you have to know who you are and what you want. And if it doesn't line up with that, you don't need to spend the 90 days or the 30 days or the 2 weeks talking to somebody. And I think that's why those initial conversations, they may be fine, they may be sexy, she may have the right dimensions and everything is looking good and they're talking the right thing. But you really have to listen and hear what they're saying, because they'll tell you up front, And ladies, a lot of the times, men will tell us immediately, like, look, I ain't looking for a relationship right now. The truth is, he ain't looking for one with you. But you heard he ain't looking for one right now, so let me just sit back. Let me continue to sex him. Let me continue to make him.
But is that the man's fault when a woman decides to do that?
No, it's not. He told her, I'm not looking.
Okay.
She just interpreted it the way she wanted to, like, oh, so when he gets ready for a relationship, he'll pick me. He's not obligated to pick you.
So do you think that people are being single waiting to be picked?
You have people who are, yeah. Yes, there. Okay, here.
Really?
Here, there are women.
Now that's
today.
some new stuff. That's some new stuff. You waiting to be picked like at an auction? You know what I'm saying?
Call it what you want.
Like at a horse race?
You want.
Like you a horse? Like you trotting around? You know, like to come and look at the horses?
Here, there are women who are saying,
"Girl, why?"
There are women right now
you know any?
Girl, they are there who are saying he.
But do you know any?
He says he who finds a wife, and so they're waiting to be found. But you waiting in your house. How are he gonna find you there? He will find me. So in essence, you're waiting for him to come pick you up. It don't work like that. That's why I'm an advocate for, like, if you see what you like and he's in the comment section of, slide right on in the inbox and say, hey, how are you?
Oh, so you cool sliding to people DMs?
Girl, yes, I did it.
I will not. And how successful was that sliding the DM?
Boom, Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I am not going to slide in their DM.
Why?
I like to, little thing about me. I like to be pursued.
Okay, here's the thing.
And I'm working on pursuing others. So I took your advice. I forgot to tell you that. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, let me say this. Here's the thing. So there's this group, right, with thousands and thousands of people that I'm in. It's a singles Christian group, and I'm in it. And I saw him, and I went and said hello. And we've been cool ever since.
Girl, you was
But from
thirsty?
that moment, no, I wasn't thirsty.
Okay.
Because if I didn't say something, how was he going to find me? How was he going to know that, hey, she's possibly interested?
Why you just didn't post something in the group so he could see you posting?
What if he doesn't see it? Because, again, this group is like close to 40,000 people with
with
entries going in every 2 seconds. So what's wrong with me just saying hello? And if he's interested and there's a mutual interest, then he can pursue me because that's what he's done.
I don't know. I guess I could work on that. Let me make a note.
The problem is that women will say that that's pursuing a man. No, that's saying hello. We say hello to them every day at the grocery store, at the gas station, in the bank. We say hello. So why can't you say hello in his inbox? And I know it's not for everybody, but I did it. And I didn't chase the man. I didn't feel like I'm chasing him. He pursued me. And here we are.
I guess maybe I should try
We're just talking.
Just talking?
Yeah, but
how long does that just talking stuff go on?
First of all, that's none of your
goodness, that talking stuff. I want to know. You know what? On a show.
You already said which group it is, but that's where I met him.
You know what? People is in their mean groups. They're online dating. They're doing all of this other stuff.
But then just sit there and wait. But then if you I
don't just sit there and wait. Look,
hold up. Let me ask you this.
I am very gorgeous, so I just step out into the world. Let the world see me. You know what I'm saying? Let them see my beauty.
Okay, so what about the woman that doesn't have that kind of confidence?
That's her own fault. She don't need to be dating no way then. You ain't got no confidence. Sit your ass down. That's how I feel. Sorry, said it. That's how I feel. You ain't got no confidence. Joy, we know. You have to have confidence today. Hear me, please. You cannot date if you don't have confidence because you're bringing so much things.
Okay. And when you slide in somebody's inbox and somebody's DM and they're not interested in you, guess what? Keep it moving. Who said that everybody has to like you? Even Kobe didn't get every ball in there. So, hello. You're not going to
take the risk because
okay, I'm just
if
saying.
I slide in your DM, baby, he gonna slide back. That's all I know. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not sliding.
All right. Okay. So here's the thing. So let's go back to online dating. So we have all these apps. So y'all gonna tell me that you're on, let's just say POF, for example, and you just gonna wait for any old thing to come slide in your box there and say hi with the nonsense that they like, this whole soliloquies, whole paragraphs like this, talking about.
I don't read them paragraphs because I know they full of it.
That's just copy and paste on to the next one. And so you are not going to at least try to get what you want just based on what you see on their profile, because granted they may not be who they say they are, but at least you try to get what you are interested in. I physically
have to go and try them.
Oh boy.
I mean, not try them.
I don't know. I get nervous when you say things like that.
I gotta meet them. I gotta see our vibe.
Well, of course you gotta meet them. How would you know?
I went all the way over to Africa and met somebody, and it was nice. It was really nice.
But I thought you met him there.
No, Originally, I met him online, but it was about business. See, that's the difference. I ain't sliding his DM. I didn't do that. Tell you that
I
much.
did. Okay.
Okay. What he did was we talked about business. Okay. So boom. There's not the only one. There's a couple of them that I have met, and met physically when I was there, and I had a great time when I was in Ghana. I love Ghana. Shout out.
I don't even want to know what happened.
Whatever. What happened in Ghana stays in Ghana.
Thank you. Please leave it there.
Literally. Even the men. Oh, I should have said that. I'm sorry. Y'all. I know people want to come. I'm sorry. But it's not my fault. They think they Jesus. No my fault. Anyways, single life, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. It's been a wonderful, beautiful afternoon as always.
Okay, so before we do that.
Yes.
Single life. What do you say to somebody who is struggling with just being single?
I think that you're struggling because you are lacking in loving yourself and understanding what that even means. A person like myself, I go on dates by myself, go to the movies. I take trips by myself. I am not a stranger of doing things like that. Last week, Joy was talking about she make love to herself, and she described in multiple ways how she was doing that, and it did not involve physical contact. It didn't involve that.
Thank you, because it sounded kind of
Yeah,
nasty.
I'm just saying.
Hearing somebody else say it, I was like, "Ooh,
because you said it like I touched my. Well, you didn't say I touched myself. You said I make love to myself, and I was like, what? Well, how you do that? Because one time, I'm just say this real quick. Somebody told me they made love with God, and I was like, I don't know how you did that, but I bet it was good. That's all I know. I just left it alone. I'm like, that's on you. That if you feel you did that, that's hey, maybe the Lord is out here, sliding in people's DMs. I don't know.
Girl, stop. He sending the prophet in the DM.
Jesus sent me to let you know that I got all the penis you need right over here. Come on now. We're talking about sliding the DM. So basically, just make sure you're aware of who you are as a person, and be happy in your singleness. It's okay to a certain degree. Don't be bitter in it. Do I want to have a husband? Yes, I definitely do. I would love to have a husband, but I am a handful. I know God created somebody for me, but
I do. I know it's gonna be crunchy.
I think God created two people for me, though.
I don't think God did that, but
why?
That's just my opinion.
Okay,
and I don't know everything.
You're right. It's cool. I'm just saying, it's just how I feel. Because for me, I want to have two men. I think it would just balance me out. I just feel like, I'm not no skinny chick, so it's enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this.
What, girl? You finna ask me something.
Are you enough woman really to handle two men? And I mean, like you.
Joy, I've been doing this successfully for 6 months.
Successfully, no, but I mean, like they all come with their own, sex schedule, so to speak. And so, are you able to? Because for some people,
their own sex schedule. They don't make no sex schedule on this kitty cat. What are you talking about?
No, they all have their own needs.
I don't care what their needs is.
Oh, so this is about you?
No. Let me say this. Let me not cap. Okay. They needs is they needs, but they don't put a schedule on this kitty cat. Okay.
No.
When I'm ready to be physical with you, then we're physical. You're not going. We talked about this last week, girl. I told you don't pull up. No, we're not doing that. This kitty's in control of itself. Every day it doesn't want to come out and meow. It does not want to do that. So therefore, there's no need of me letting them have a schedule. Okay. I'll give you a schedule. When you go to your employer, I'm the employer in such a sense. When you look at it, I'm supplying what it is that they need.
All right.
When you have an employer, how about it, Joy? You get paid for your services, whatever. Your employer gives you a schedule. They give you a schedule that you have to follow. You are, in a sense, you come to me, you involving me, I'm involving you, whatever. You have a schedule that I'm going to give you. You're not going to make that schedule up. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm. Come on now. You're not going to make that schedule
up.
So
let me ask you this then, since you're the employer and you're setting the times, whatever. So how now would you feel if your person, right, one of your team members, employer, right? One of your team members is getting some on the side.
That is not my concern.
That's not your concern. You don't worry about, like, is he being safe out there?
Of course, because this is how it goes. Okay, y'all. We're about to get 1,000, right?
Please, because we want to know.
This is how it goes. When you are dealing with a certain caliber of kind of man, you know how he is. So you know that he's just not just out here, what do you call it? Tinder dicking. I think that's what it's called.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called... it's called that, Tinder dicking. Where
what
you're
is
just
it?
Tinder dicking is when you're like, you know, you have a Tinder dick, you just flopping it around everywhere.
Community?
Like, not community, called Tinder dicking.
What's
because
the
you kind of, the difference is community dick could be somebody that's like in an apartment complex having sex with about 12 girls, right?
This is
and he's just going from different apartment. Tinder dicking is he might take you out, he might take me out, he's more involved with just. He's more involved than just, you know, that's why we call it Tinder dicking, because he's a Tinder. You know, he's trying to Tinder around. He's a lover. He's Casanova. He's one of them. And he's not just like that with one woman. He's like that with everybody.
She got time for Casanova?
No, I do not. What I'm saying is this. I'm saying is knowing the man that you're dealing with so that you know that you have this communication. You all talk about having safe sex. I'm having safe sex with him. So at the end of the day, we're all having safe sex. We're not talking about just being all willy-nilly and free. And this is what I'm saying. I'm just telling you, like, it's your own choices. What song are you putting on?
I was looking for Casanova.
Oh, girl, you better not put no Casanova. You know what? I'm just saying, girl.
I'm just saying. That was a good song. I liked it.
You know what, Joy?
I like that song.
It's obvious Joy could never live a poly life, and that's understandable.
Girl, I told you that last week.
I love you for it.
I told you when we first met.
Yes.
No.
I'm happy.
No.
I used to not be able to do that either, but the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, I really do like having two different men to entertain myself with. Y'all can judge me if you want to.
But why are we judging? I mean, like, people
because people do. I don't really care. That's what they gotta understand is this. And y'all assumption is that I'm sleeping with them both. I never really quite said that. Or did I say I'm having unprotected sex to just go get out of my sex life anyway?
But you're the one who
you're the one not getting none. First of all, I think that's why you all in my business. Yeah. Hello.
I won't complain about
She won't hear about it. She won't hear about my stories because she want to make her.
Who asked her about her stories?
You did.
She wanted to share her stuff.
I did not say that. Anyways, we're wrapping it up.
Here, talk about Tinder dicking. Who wants to know about that?
Joy, we need to educate the people. So that they don't get caught up with a Tinder dick. They want to make sure I want to make sure you don't get caught up with a Tinder dick because they out here. They are out here. So you want to be aware of it. Joy wants you. But Joy want to end it with Kevin Gates. Great choice, Joy. Keeping it 1,000.
Yes, so
with
guys,
Neka and
take
Joy.
care of yourselves and honor yourself in all your decisions, you know? I'm just saying.
And feel empowered.
Yeah, and don't despise your single season because this is your time to grow. It's your time to evolve. It's your time to establish other relationships so that when that relationship does come, you're a whole person living a whole life that you don't make your life or your world about your new partner. I know last time I said that I would ditch you real quick for my man, but I really wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, you know, it's all about balance. Yeah. There are things that I can get from him I can't get from you, and things I can get from you
sure about that
I can't get from him.
I do come with lots of tricks.
No, I don't want those ones.
I come with lots of tricks, honey. What they say, I wear many hats, many scarves, I guess. Women, we should say, I wear many scarves, many wigs.
Because you know I got many wigs. Many.
Yes, because she loves being in the character, which I think that is very important in a marriage.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that next.
Oh, no. What was your question? Let me answer your question from last week. You didn't get to
No, we're going to let it go.
Oh, okay. You want to let it go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we want to say thank you again for joining us this Friday afternoon. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We surely did. We'll do it again next Friday. We are always looking for more people to join our lives. We'll also be posting this on our YouTube channel and Instagram. Please look out for that soon. And again, welcome to keeping it 1,000 with Joy and Neka. Well, holla. I holla. Thank you.
Bye, ladies. Bye, gentlemen. It was nice spending some time with you.
Thank you for letting us take up your afternoon.